After I've added 2 pounds of corn sugar, what I'm going to do is I'm going to top it up with the rest of the water to my 6-gallon mark, and I actually have a 6-gallon mark marked on my 6.5 carboy already. And this is probably about another 2 gallons of water. Alright, that looks good to me. Now we're done with the funnel. You want to take your spoon again, sanitize it down real quick. Put this back in here, and you want to stir this up really well. Because what you did was, we just put water in there, and then the concentrate, and then more water. So since the concentrate is heavier than water because of the sugar, it has a tendency to be denser and stay down at the bottom. And a lot of things, and sometimes what happens is if you take a hydrometer sample right out of the top here, it tends to be a little watery. And that's necessary. Your reading is off. Okay, after you have everything mixed and thoroughly dissolved, what you want to do is you want to take a hydrometer reading. And what I have here is a wine thief, and what this does is this actually takes samples out of your carboy so that you can take readings with it. I'm going to sanitize this real fast with my Star San, and I also have a test jar right here. You can float your hydrometer in your wine thief, or you can use a test jar. I like using a test jar just because it's sturdier and it doesn't leak. So you just insert this into your carboy, be patient, let it fill up, take it out, put your sample right into there. Now I have a line drawn on my test jar to where it can be maximum fill so that it doesn't spill over. It's a good thing to do so you don't make any messes. And that's my fill level right there. And take your hydrometer. Don't forget to sanitize this too and keep things clean. And you want to float this into your actual grape juice right now and measure your original gravity. Right now I'm looking at about 1.065, which is about 8.5%. You want to check this out? Real simple. You get bubbles on there, you can spin it just like that and get the bubbles to release. And that's it. You want to record your information down on your little wine instruction booklet in here. After you have that done, you can take your sample, since we sanitized everything, and just dump it right back in here. When that's taken care of, you want to take your wine yeast, open it up, carefully pour it down into here. You don't have to stir this up, just let it sit on the top and it'll rehydrate by itself and it'll start fermenting. And fermentation will probably take about 12 hours before you actually start seeing regular activity in your carboy. I also have a carboy cap here that goes directly on top of the carboy, and I have an airlock right here. What I like to do is I actually like to take some of the sanitizer, spray it down into the airlock, just like that. Fill it up. Put that right on top of there. Put the cap on top of there. That's it. You've successfully made a wine ingredient kit. Doesn't really take that long. It's very simple, and give it some time and some patience, and you'll have 30 bottles of wine in about a month. Thanks for joining us. This concludes the initial part of making a wine ingredient kit, and the next time you see us, we will be transferring into a secondary fermenter and degassing and putting some additives in.